Hi, it's a video of how the Private Eye Contact Manager works for texting. So what you do is you log in. If you haven't got an account, look above here and it actually shows you how to get onto the site. If you've ever bought leads off them in the past, they'll actually be stored there. So just get rid of that. No. Right, so this is what it looks like. What you do is you go first of all to the Leads Manager, then the dashboard. And there's a couple of things that's got to be set up first before you do it. So here's a new service here, sending text to people. Now this is very clever because emails are great, but only a percentage of emails get read amongst of all the spam. Where text, it's much bigger that people actually get to see it. So first of all, we've got to do a couple of things before we can do it, because you've got to be able to send a test one. So first of all, you click on upload contacts, and then basically what you do is you put your name, address, mobile number and everything in there and insert the record. Then you go back to the dashboard, and if you're watching this, just keep freezing the YouTube video and going back till you understand how it works. Then you've got the search. You click on the search and say, for example, we're going to find me, and what we've got to do is set up a special name for that. So just search for Gavin Scott. That'll pop up, and then basically what you do, this is not the one, I've got another one below with my mobile number in, but where you pick a name for that, so Gavin Scott test, and then save, and you'll see what happens to that in a minute. Now, for example, say you're going to target an area, maybe there's going to be a meeting coming up in a couple of weeks and you want getting people signed up, so we'll just do the postcode search here. Postcode begins NE, perform search. Takes a few seconds to just go through, and that's all the people in the NE postcode with their mobile numbers. So then what you do then is you then name this one NE, and then you save it. I've already set up this search template, so that's why I can't see it. So you've got to do them two. That's how you target an area, or you can target the leads that you've bought them in different weeks or whatever. So that's how you can actually filter it, or you can filter in towns or streets or whatever. So you'll grasp how that one works. Right, the next one is you go back to the dashboard now. So first of all, we'll go to new SMS campaign, and you click on that and see I've uploaded some money and I've got 1,000 texts I can actually send personalized. So first thing, if you've got to add some credit to it, so that's how you do up here on the right. You add credit, and then what you've got to do is the sort of how you actually send the message. So I'm going to do a complete message here so you can actually see it. So insert field, first name. So you want it to come out with the first name on. Go back to here, insert. So that's the first name. So I'll just make up some text which I'm going to send to somebody. Text, and then you've got to put the code in, which my code is R208. So you can actually go and find that in here. It should be sitting in there somewhere, or they've actually moved that now to put on the top. I don't know if I put reply code. I'll just play with this first. See if it automatically comes up there. Reply code, insert. Yeah, so reply code 208. So hi, first name, we're still looking for key people in your area, full or part-time, earn 500 to 2,000, full training and support, interested, text 3. I've got 14 letters for Yeah, so I get that in perfectly. Now, what you could do is check to see if it's all going to be fitted in with all the surnames. No, I haven't picked the template first. No, well, call this. I'll pick a template name so I can go back to it. So I'll call it new leads first text. So I know which one to go back to. So I'll save that message first. Template's being saved. Now I'm going to select who I send the leads to. Now these are leads that's been over different days. So what I've actually set it up is going to be, I've called this is it. Remember, I actually added myself as a contact. So it's Gavin test, and when I hit that button, then it'll actually send me that text to see if everything's all right. So do check it yourself to make sure you've got all the spelling right and everything. So basically, then what happens? It's sent. Your messages are being sent. There's only one. So basically, what will happen is that email will then be sent out, or maybe hundreds or thousands you actually sent it out. It'll end in people's inboxes. As soon as people text back that code, you'll get an email saying they've clicked on it with all their details, and then you can actually follow them up, send them details or whatever you want. So that's basically how it works. It's very simple, but text has a much bigger percentage following than emails. So it's what about 15 or 16 or 17% of people will reply. So you should get a much better return off that. So if I went a bit fast, just rewatch the video till you actually understand how it all works.